What's going on, guys? Another quiz here for you. So this is an exciting one, at least for me. So this is something that is very near and dear to my heart. So I tried to find a quiz that named every single NXT takeover match that's ever existed. I love NXT. I'm obsessed with it. Still am. Still love watching it. Not as viciously as I was at its kind of peak in the takeover days, but you know, still, it was one of my first loves first true loves in wrestling. It almost got me back into wrestling when I was kind of ready to give it up a few years back. So. I tried to find a quiz that was every single takeover match. Could not find a good one. There was one that I did find that was kind of up to date, but unfortunately, it did not have any. It was literally just lines. Like it would not have helped. There's no like what pay-per-view, you know, what match for what championship or any help. Just lines, just blank lines, and there was just not a chance I'm doing that. It was so disorganized I'd never be able to keep up. So I decided to settle on main events of TakeOver. The only reason I don't like this quiz is because there's 154 people. Now, obviously, there's going to be quite a bit of repeat, but only 9 minutes. I say that is criminal. That is such a criminally small amount of time for the amount of people that have competed and how many matches there are. I mean, you could see all of the takeovers that there were. There were so many of them. I cannot believe I only have 9 minutes, but I'm going to get through as many as I can, hoping to get 100, because, again, I feel like I could probably get more if I had more than 9 minutes. It's no time, but we're going to get going here. So we're going to put Sami Zayn and Cesaro. Okay, so Cesaro never actually main evented. So Big E never main evented. How about Tyler Black? No, Aleister Black did, so I guess they were still calling him Seth Rollins at that point. Okay, so he never actually main evented in TakeOver, so that's actually really interesting. Okay, let's go. Kevin Owens is going to be on there quite a bit. Yeah, I guess the first ever NXT TakeOver, so we'll go Neville. Oh, Bo Dallas probably, right? And then Neville defending against, was it Tyler Breeze in that first one? It was not. Okay, so Tyson Kidd. Okay, so it was Tyson Kidd. Perfect. And then Kevin Owens facing Finn Balor. Now I'm all caught up. Okay, NXT TakeOver Respect. Was that Bayley and Banks? Yes. Okay, London would have been Samoa Joe, and he's going to have a bunch, and then Nakamura. Okay, so now I'm all caught up here. I can't spell. Sorry about that, guys. Shinsuke Nakamura, perfect. I know he obviously fought Bobby Roode a bunch. NXT TakeOver Chicago. Yikes. Okay, so we're gonna just start throwing guys in there. Roode and McIntyre. So I just completely skipped. Okay, Andrade Cien Almas is there. Okay, so O'Reilly is going to be in here. Bobby Fish is going to be in here. Roderick Strong is going to be in here. And then AOP. And then you've got Dunn. Okay, so it's not Dunn. Who was the other ones in that War Games? I'm not thinking. Oh, you know who it is? Ciampa and Gargano, and that's going to cover a whole bunch of them. Okay, so I said I'd like to get to 100. I'm already at close to it, so that's good. So who was the third team in this War Game? So it was Akam, Razor. Oh, you know what? It was Sanity. So let's put Sanity and see if they'll take it. They will. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay, so TakeOver Blackpool would have been Joe Coffey. Not Joe Coffey. Tyler Bate, maybe? No, but I did get Tyler Bates somewhere. UK TakeOver Blackpool, was that Walter? It was not Walter, that was before Walter. I don't know how to spell Joe Coffey. I guess it wasn't Joe Coffey then. Oh man, I don't know who it is. I don't know who main evented that one, but anyway. Okay, so TakeOver War Games, you got Ricochet in that one. Yeah, okay, so this was War Raiders as well. Okay. I'm going to skip that because I don't know right now. And then you got Keith Lee, and then you got Dijak. Okay, so they're just going to take Dijak. That's nice. All right, and then Blackpool 2 was Walter versus Guess it wasn't Pete Dunne. It wasn't Tyler Bate. Was it Jordan Devlin at the time? Wasn't Jordan Devlin at the time. I watched these NXT UK takeovers too. Wolf. Oh man, I don't know the other guys' names. I know it's Vinci, and I know it's I can't think of their old names now. That's frustrating that you won't nobody updated this to their current names because I'm blanking on what their old names used to be. Fabian Eichner. I know one of them was Eichner. Fabian Eichner. That was Giovanni Vinci, and I don't know what Ludwig Kaiser's name was. Will they take Kaiser? Maybe. No, we thought I'd get lucky. Okay, I know it's Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, Blackpool 2. I don't know. I don't know who Walter kicked the crap out of in this particular match. To be honest. So, I'm trying to think of all the awesome encounters that he's had. It wasn't Pete Dunne. I'm going to put Dragunov, even though I know that's not true. He's somewhere. Right down here. He's headlined it a few times, so... Alright, so at this point I'd like to get to 125, but I'm going to scroll down here because it's not going to... I don't remember his old name. And then obviously it's not coming to me here. So Takeover in Your House would have been Velveteen Dream. Not Velveteen Dream. Okay, is this Io Shirai? Shirai? Okay, so it'd be Flair and Ripley. Okay. Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross main evented that one. Okay, and then Kross is also in that one. So War Games, this other one. Oh, it was Pete Dunne, and then you got the Bald Boys and Pat McAfee. Okay, well, that's a bit disrespectful to Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. I forgot their names for a minute, I would have gotten there, but the fact that you just put McAfee and then you got all three is actually pretty hilarious. And then Shirai defended the title. Is that against Baszler? Guess it's not. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on here. So, War Games, and then you got oh, wow, I actually don't even remember this one. Oh, you know who this was? This was like the old versus the new, right? I think. So this would have been Wagner, I think, was in it. No, he wasn't in it. So, Breaker was in it. Who else was in it? Oh, was it LA Knight? I think he was in it. Yeah. Breaker was in it. Grayson Waller was in it. Was Austin Theory in it? No. Okay. Boy. Ziggler, I think, was... He main evented one. Yep, he main evented that one. Breaker... I know he had Tyler Bate. Obviously not Jordan Devlin. And this is kind of around the time when I stopped watching the takeovers for a little bit. During Braun Breaker's reign, I didn't really watch a lot of the pay-per-views, so this is where it's going to start to get crazy. I know Carmelo Hayes is going to be in a couple of these. Oh, hell, Hayes was in the War Games match, too. I don't know who else is in the War Games, I got to be honest with you. Oh, maybe Trick Williams? Did Trick Williams find his way in there? I guess not. NXT No Mercy. Was that the women's title? I guess not. Who was NXT No Mercy? Oh, you know who it was? It was Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton. That's who it was. The NXT Deadline was Ilya Dragunov. I don't know who he faced in that. Don't know. I have a minute left. I did pretty well. I obviously only have a few that I'm missing, and there's a couple that, you know, I should get. Pete Dunne. Who did he face, dude? It's not Joe Coffey. I could have swore that they main evented, and then that's when Walter came out, and... I guess not, obviously. Yeah. Okay, who did Io Shirai face? Was that Dakota Kai? Was it Raquel Rod or Gonzalez? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get any more. Unfortunately, maybe I could think of who Dragunov fought. Was that the Don? D'Angelo? No, but Tony D'Angelo was the last guy in War Games, so that's fun. I don't remember who Dragunov defended the title against at NXT Deadline, so that's frustrating. Wasn't JD McDonough? Okay, I just put JD McDonough. You all saw it. You all saw it. I put JD McDonough. I just didn't spell it right. So we're going to count that one for me. I put Joe Coffey as well, by the way. I just didn't know how to spell his name. So that would have put me up to 150 out of 154. So I would have gotten like a 97%. Joe Gacy, I don't remember that at all. So good for Joe Gacy, I guess. Oh, that's right. Apollo Crews did get that one, and then it was Baron Corbin. Right. Okay, so yeah, the only one that I don't think I would have gotten these two, or these three, really. I put McDonough, I just didn't spell it correctly. Marcel Bartel, that's right, that was his name. I just couldn't, I knew it was Ludwig Kaiser. I knew it was. I just couldn't remember what his name was back then. And then again, I put Joe Coffey, but I just didn't know how to spell it. And then McDonough, I didn't know how to spell it either. So, is what it is. I will take the 147 out of 154. I know too much about NXT. That's what I learned today, and that's what you all learned today as well. So, let me know how you guys did if you do try this quiz out yourself. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and thank you for continuing your support on these quizzes. And as always, I'll see you next time.